The Wexler House. Mason Hale had never liked walking past the Wexler house, not even in daylight. The place sat hunched at the end of the street like it was waiting for something, or someone. The yard was a jungle of weeds, the windows boarded, the roof sagging like a tired spine. But tonight, Mason wasn't allowed to be scared, not in front of Tyler and Jace. "Come on, man," Tyler said, nudging him with an elbow. "It's just a house. We go in, look around, come out. Easy." Jace nodded, though his voice was quieter. "We don't even have to stay long, just enough to say we did it." Mason swallowed. He was 15, old enough to know better, young enough to care what his friends thought. And he was tired of being the cautious one, the one who hesitated, the one who backed out. "Fine," he said. "Let's go." The three boys stepped through the crooked gate. It groaned like something waking up. The moment they crossed into the yard, the air changed. It felt colder, heavier, like the atmosphere thickened around them. Mason rubbed his arms, but the chill sank deeper than skin. Tyler pushed the front door. It swung open with a slow, dragging creak. "See," Tyler said, "it's welcoming us." Mason didn't like the way he said that. Inside, the house smelled of damp wood and something metallic, like old pennies. Their flashlights cut through the darkness, revealing peeling wallpaper, collapsed furniture, and dust thick enough to muffle their footsteps. But the house wasn't silent, not completely. Somewhere above them, something tapped, slow, steady, like a finger knocking on a wall. Jace froze. "Tell me that's a pipe." "Sure," Tyler said, though his voice wavered. "Old houses make noise." But Mason noticed something. The tapping stopped the moment Tyler spoke, as if it were listening. They climbed the stairs, each step groaning under their weight. At the top was a long hallway lined with doors. Most were cracked open, revealing dark, empty rooms. But one door was different. It was shut tight, and deep scratch marks carved the wood around the frame. "Something tried to claw its way out," Jace whispered. "Or in," Mason said, before he could stop himself. Tyler grabbed the knob. "Locked." As he turned away, a soft click echoed. The lock slid open on its own. The boys stared at each other. Tyler pushed the door open. Inside was a child's bedroom, perfectly preserved, toys arranged neatly. A tiny bed made with faded cartoon sheets. A music box on the dresser shaped like a carousel. Mason stepped inside. The music box began to play. A soft, delicate lullaby drifted through the room. "Mason," a voice whispered behind him. He spun around. No one was there. A scream tore through the hallway. Jace. Mason and Tyler bolted out of the room, flashlights swinging wildly, but the hallway was empty. Jace was gone. His flashlight lay on the floor, still on, spinning slowly. "Jace!" Tyler shouted. "Jace, answer me!" Silence. Then the house groaned, long and low, like it was pleased. Tyler backed up. "We need to get out, now." They ran for the stairs, but the moment Tyler stepped onto the first step, the wood snapped. The staircase collapsed beneath him with a deafening crack. Mason lunged forward, but Tyler disappeared into the darkness below. A sickening thud echoed from the bottom. "Tyler!" Mason shouted. "Tyler, can you hear me?" No answer. Just the house settling, breathing. Mason's flashlight flickered. The hallway lights, dead for decades, buzzed to life for a split second. In that flash, Mason saw the walls, covered in handprints, small, child-sized, smeared in dark, dried streaks. The lights snapped off. The tapping returned, faster now, all around him. Every door in the hallway slammed shut at once, except one, the basement door. It creaked open slowly, as if inviting him. "No," Mason whispered. "No, no, no." But the house had decided. Every other exit slammed shut. He was being herded. His legs moved before his mind agreed. Down the stairs, into the cold, into the dark. The basement smelled of earth and rot. His flashlight beam trembled across the dirt floor. Then he saw them, Jace and Tyler, standing upright, eyes open, faces blank, skin pale as wax. "Guys," Mason whispered. They didn't blink, didn't breathe, didn't move. Behind them, something shifted in the shadows. A tall, thin figure stepped forward. Its limbs were too long, its face melting and reforming like warm clay. When it spoke, its voice was soft and familiar. "Mason," it whispered in his mother's voice. "Stay. You belong here now." Mason stumbled back, but the basement door slammed shut above him. The creature reached out a hand, long, bony, trembling with anticipation. The last thing Mason heard before the darkness swallowed him was the music box lullaby drifting faintly from upstairs.